There you are. You finally returned. I trust you had no trouble procuring some firewood for the campfire? What does procuring mean? It means to gather or collect something. Honestly, had I known how limited your vocabulary was, I would have never hired you to be my bodyguard. What? You don't think bodyguarding requires intelligence? Perhaps not if you were the bodyguard of some commoner. But you are the bodyguard of Masami Hashimoto, daughter of the Hashimoto family. As such, I expect you to excel at a number of subjects. It doesn't matter because I'm just a kid? As if. I'll have you know that I'm practically a young woman, so stop treating me like a kid. A young woman wouldn't look for a samurai in a seedy bar in the middle of nowhere? Well, I found you there, did I not? Yes, I know you're a ronin, but that's not far from being a samurai, isn't it? Whatever. I have no more interest in this conversation. What are you looking at? My dress? Idiot, you shouldn't just admit something like that. Oh, you're worried that I might be cold? Well, you need not fret. I am perfectly well. Wait, why are you coming closer? A blanket? Since when did you have one of those in your pack? We could have been using it already. Besides, I told you not to worry. I'm not some child who can't look after herself. I can tolerate cold weather just fine. Oh, I suppose this blanket is pleasant. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. It reminds me of the futon I had when I was young. I'm still young? Just how old do you think I am? Actually, I don't think I want to hear your answer. What about my parents? What does it matter where they are if they know what I'm up to? It's not as if they would care anyways. I should appreciate my parents more? I didn't expect to be lectured on family values by my bodyguard. If you're so wise, how do you treat your parents? Oh, so we're just allowed to talk about my parents and not yours? How is that fair? And how am I supposed to trust you if you refuse to tell me anything about yourself? Shouldn't I be the one to decide whether or not I find you interesting? At least tell me something about your past. Where did you grow up? You traveled a lot? How very informative. I noticed that you speak with a South Hugan accent. Perhaps you lived there for a time? You spent 5 years in Genfu? Fascinating. Did you know that Genfu used to be the capital of Hyuga before the emperor relocated to Yamato? Okay then, how did you become a ronin? You were taught by a sword master? Must I exhaust myself to get any answers out of you? Never mind. You have little interest in discussing your past with me, don't you? You're just waiting to discuss your payment. Well, to put it bluntly, how much you get paid depends on how long you serve as my bodyguard. A week should earn you about 5 ryo. A month 20. Does that sound reasonable to you? Splendid. We have an agreement then. I will pay you at the end of each week so as to ensure that you don't run with my money. Why do I suspect that you would do such a thing? Well, as you yourself pointed out, I found you in a seedy backwater bar. Young women such as I know enough to be skeptical of shady characters such as yourself. Yes, really. Where do I plan for us to go? I suppose that is something my bodyguard should know. Tomorrow, we'll be heading to Yamato. It isn't far from here, and it has the finest accommodations in all of Hyuga. Yes, I will be paying for your living expenses. You didn't truly believe that you could afford to stay at some of the Emperor's finest jiu-jitsu on your salary, did you? Honestly, your ignorance baffles me. I am not a know-it-all. You are merely oblivious to that which is common knowledge. Now, if all you have left to say to me are insults, then I shall retire for the night. A blanket? Well, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to hold on to it for now. Not that I need it, but What? I can keep it? Thanks, Ronan. I apologize for being cross with you. Perhaps I need to be slightly more understanding of your limited intellect. It just surprises me how someone can know so little about the world they live in. Also, allow me to thank you for your generosity. We can discuss our travel plans further in the morning. Oh, and one more thing. Good night. Sleep well, my protector. Hey everyone, it's Kanade, and I don't usually do ending credits like this, but today's video is actually a little bit special because firstly, we got to work with another writer, which was such a cool and fun process as it always is, and today's video is actually inspired by a game called the Samurai of Hyuga Pentology, found on choiceofgames.com. So choiceofgames.com is basically a website for publishing and purchasing interactive story games, and the author of the script for this video was playing this game and felt inspired that it would make a good ASMR roleplay, so they sent that in. And yeah, this isn't sponsored or anything, it's just to kind of give a shout out to the inspiration of the script. So if you guys liked the script, then maybe feel free to check out the Samurai of Hyuga Pentology on choiceofgames.com. So yeah, just a little shout out, and thank you guys so much for watching. I've never had to say that, which is funny, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys stay tuned for our next video. Bye!